Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of RNGND. Oh my God, RNGDND. We are Saves vs. Death, and we're back with another year of shenanigans. Happy New Year's, everybody. Hope you had a good holiday season. We are getting into it. Hello, Jess. Welcome into our chat and episode. Let's see. Should have our normal. Hey, Soul Crusher, welcome in. We should have our normal lineup this week. So Shades of Scarlet on Saturday, and then Indie Bandits on Sunday. Yes. Okay.
Yep.
Just making sure. So yeah. Getting this year kicked off right. So join us for those. Should be a lot of fun. Still have Pangy as a guest star on Shades. So we'll see what happens with that situation when it comes up. With me today is Games playing Bridget, the bard with no charisma. And Giffy playing
Hello.
Darnell, the druid without a cause, I guess. And I am Games playing Leon Thorne, the elf whose home is broken, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, we last left our heroes as they explored the warehouse that they found in a note from the priest. High Divner. Inside the warehouse, we witnessed some sort of ritual featuring Aiden Booth himself holding the obsidian dagger that the priest wanted us to collect, indicating to us that there may be some sort of discrepancy or infighting, perhaps, within the cult itself. Anyway, we make short work of the cultists, actually subduing them with a sleep spell and an entangle spell, and then killing them while they were down. All except for Aiden Booth, who we decide to wrap up, or tie up, rather. And we then start looking for a cart to haul him on, as well as saving the victim, or potential victim, on the altar. When we look for the cart, inside of it is some sort of mysterious black iron barred cage that is about coffin sized and is locked, but we have no idea how to open it.
Or really even what's in it.
Yeah. When we threw Aiden Booth's body on top of it, it started to like shake and make some sort of sound, so we don't know really what's in there. After that, the team kind of decides to head back to the captain, Zeros, and bring her Aiden Booth, who she sent us after in the first place, in exchange for a meeting with the mayor of Tide Mills. And so, I guess we get into it by first saying what scene we are going to go to next. Sing the Box of Doom. Or the Doom song.
Doom, doom, doom.
Doom, 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 doom. That's the extent of my singing ability. So I hope you enjoyed it.
Very lyrical.
Yes. I have the voice of an angel. So I guess the next expected scene is to go and take Aiden to the captain. I think that's pretty simple. So I'll write that in our scenes here.
What
Yeah,
could
preferably
possibly go
without
wrong?
dying.
Huh? What'd you say?
I said, what could possibly go wrong?
I said hopefully we can do this without dying.
Yeah, I'm still pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I guess we'll need to start with our chaos roll. Somebody want to roll a d10?
Sure.
Chaos factor is currently 5.
I got an 8.
Okay, so no chaos. The scene
Yay!
goes as expected. Okay. So we're hauling Aiden Booth's body through the town. And I'm sure we receive all sorts of strange looks as we're carrying 2 unconscious people on the driver's seat of said wagon. And the 3 of us together, except for Bridget, are hauling it
I'm helping.
by hand.
She's pretending to push in the back.
Yep. Sure. You are helping. So I imagine we're getting all sorts of strange looks, and people are chatting amongst themselves about, just pushing strange rumors, or, gossip. As it's starting, as we head towards the center of town where the captain's post is. Upon arriving there, I think the captain there, I guess, is the first question of the day.
I guess we asked the Oracle that because
Sure.
that's something that
Sure.
I feel like it would know better than us.
Sure. So, is the captain there, and the likelihood? I don't know, 50-50 to me.
Yeah. There's
Depends on
not a
the
lot
time
of
of
crime.
day.
Yeah, probably towards the evening, I would think.
It says dusk.
Oh, yeah. So dusk.
Then if it's getting close to dark, she's the boss, so she probably only stays there during the day. So I think it would be somewhat unlikely that she would be there this late.
Ooh, we got a sub here. 22 months. Holy shit. Thanks, Pangy, for the 22 months of sub. Okay. So somewhat unlikely. I don't know what bearing this will have, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, so somebody want to roll?
Sure. What am I rolling?
D100.
75.
75 is a no. Not an extreme no. It's a no.
Okay,
so huh?
We arrive and there would be like a deputy, probably a night deputy.
Yeah,
there.
I think so.
Or maybe she just left for the night.
Sure. Away. I would imagine there's somebody there watching it though.
Do you think we should just leave this here?
No, I think we should deliver this man ourselves.
So your plan is that we keep the creepy box overnight?
Or ask him to retrieve her. I'm sure she'd be more than interested in getting this information. And person.
I am sure she'd love to get out of bed for this.
We still have the option of taking it to the cave. There's many tests we could do on the thing before we hand it over.
The cave. The cave that we haven't been to.
The cave that Bridget knows about. She's the one who says there's a cave.
There's caves, that doesn't mean they're safe, though.
I thought you knew of a safe cave.
No cave is safe, really.
We're talking about the cave that the old man tried to send us to?
Well, not that one particularly, but yeah, near there. All right, you go talk to this guy and we'll see how it goes.
All right.
So we're just completely ignoring the cave at this point then.
No, it depends how it goes. I'm not saying no to the cave.
Right. Leonthorn walks up to the guard. I guess probably need to do some world building here. Who is this guard? Is it the one that we've been dealing with? What's his name? You know who I'm talking about, Henry.
Kind of
Henry.
really want it to be the guy who gave you directions when you first came into town.
Oh, that would be fun.
Okay, so is it Henry? That's the question.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's a 50-50.
Yeah. You want me to roll a D100?
Sure.
And the magic number is 59.
59 is a no. Shit. Well, that's the way it is.
All right.
Yes.
So new guard it is.
New guard it is.
Hopefully this guard is better at his job than the last one. That guy did not take his job seriously at all.
I know, he was terrible. I'm kind of glad it's not him, frankly, but who knows? Maybe we'll get somebody worse. Let's see here. I forgot to open all my resources. Give me 2 seconds.
I want to do the Jeopardy sound, but I realize that would not be helpful.
Okay, I got it open. So let's go ahead and roll D100.
Who's going to do it?
Somebody, please.
Don't we
I
have to
got
do 2
A
D100?
10.
Yep. 10.
I got 10. Yeah.
So interesting.
This guard is interested in caves.
He is another neglectful guard. And then what'd you get?
36.
36. And then one more D100, please.
I got a 2.
Encourage hardship is his motivational. Fucking
so
great.
He just lets us through with us.
All right. I got this character if you're ready.
I'm ready. Leonthorn banks his way up and says, "Hello there, sir. We have something to talk to the Captain Zaros about is concerning something she's been working on for some time.
I bet you do. She'll be in the morning.
I apologize, but this is of vital importance.
Oh, vital importance. Good to know.
Could you fetch her for us?
I think maybe you doing the work would do you some good. Nothing comes for free, young lad. He is clearly younger than you, by the way.
Well,
Then can
most
you
people
tell her
are
where? Tell us
younger
where
than
she
me
is.
in this town.
Sure. You head up the road.
Oh no.
He proceeds to give precise directions to her house.
Well, excellent. Thank you. Posture check, everybody.
I'm not sure I can posture check. I get too far away from my mic.
No, it sounds coming in fine now. All right. Well, thank you. And Thorn turns around, goes to the other two.
So what's the good news?
He gave me directions
Oh, okay.
to get to our house.
They were super confusing. I don't think we're going to find it.
What directions did he give you?
Leon Thorn tells you what he remembers. It's pretty.
Oh, that would be the
Yeah,
really
he
long way to
remembers.
get there.
Okay. So if you know of a different way, then why don't you
Yeah,
lead us?
She lives on High Street. It's just over there.
Okay. Perhaps this guard doesn't know his city very well.
Oh, no, those are very good directions if you wanted to go the longest way there.
Ah. Well, if you know where she lives, then let's head over to her place.
Sure. She leads from the front now.
Okay. Why are you just redeeming posture checks? We posture checked. Unless that was already there.
Oh, no.
Anyway.
Either way, I'm very well postured right now.
Okay. Bridget, go ahead and lead us there.
Bridget goes down a street or two and then takes a right. And then after that, it's only like 4 or 5 blocks away.
Okay. So we arrive at I imagine it's kind of a quaint cottage with a small ironed fence surrounding it and a little garden with a walkway up to the front steps of the house. Probably an old family home of a modest income. I mean, she is the captain of the guard. Her parents were somehow renowned, not renowned, but famous. So it's a decent size, but on the modest side. Is she here? Is the question that I have.
It's true. She could be out somewhere else besides her house.
I'd say it's likely.
It's fairly likely she's home.
Well, depends on if she has a family or not. I mean, I imagine if she's single, she may have an active social life.
Or might just be at the bar.
That's what I meant by active social life.
I think
she could be at the soup place. You don't know.
The soup strip
club. I think
it's
pretty likely she's home.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and roll it this time. 62 likely she is home.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So we head over to the front door. Knock upon it. And I guess I played her last time, so I'll play her this time.
Yeah, I assume.
Okay.
Sorry.
No worries. Who would like to interact with her?
I think it would be the worst idea if I did.
I can.
Okay.
So Darnell walks up to her, says, Your Majesty? I'm not sure how to address you. But anyway, we have got a magic box, a criminal, and a sacrifice. And we need your help to know what to do with them.
When she opens the door, there's a faint smell of some sort of some cooking. Faint smell of cooking meat. And you hear the sizzle of coming off of her stove in the distance. She is obviously dressed down at this point. She's taken off all of her gear. And she looks to be just wearing a plain, simple tunic and trousers. Probably has her hair tied back while she cooks. But when you bring all of that up, she looked a little put off at first that she was seeing the three of us at her house with some sort of cart. But when you mentioned that, her face hardens, and she says, "You have Hayden. You have him with you."
Yes. Just gonna go right past the magic box, huh?
I'm not sure what you mean by magic box.
Oh, it's a magic box.
I point to the cart.
All right.
I'm sorry, we haven't done any testing on it yet.
Is he alive?
For the most part.
Well, I don't know. Can a magic box be alive?
I think she's talking about the Aiden.
Oh, who cares about him? He's not a magic box. He's not
Other
anything
than-
interesting at all.
Other than the part of him that withered when he touched the box, he's in pretty good shape.
Box. Does she know anything about the box, I guess is my question, and I have no idea.
Should we ask the Oracle on that one?
Yeah.
How likely would she be to know anything about this, though?
I'm going to go 50-50.
I would say not likely.
I would agree, not likely.
Well, she has been investigating these guys. That's why I was saying 50-50.
All right. I'll go with you on 50-50.
Yeah?
Yeah, 50-50 sounds good.
We can do unlikely. I don't care. But 50. Does anybody want to roll, or do you want me to roll?
You got it. Go ahead.
I think you're on a hot streak.
47 is a yes. She knows something about the box on a 50-50. What does she know about the box?
Should we ask for inspiration on her knowledge of the box?
Sure.
I think that's a good idea.
We did some inspiration on the box last time.
We did.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Let's do an inspiration though, because there's still many mysteries to be solved with the box. Okay. So I need 2 D100, and one of you guys can take one each.
11.
40.
I'm sorry. What was the second number? 11. I got
40.
40. So 11 is carefully graceful. Oh wait, no, hold on. Befriend graceful.
Befriend graceful?
Yeah.
I'm going
Maybe
to interpret that as a contact somebody she trusts, a friend,
that's what I was
told
thinking.
her that she needs to like be very, very careful with this.
So maybe she doesn't know about the box, like in specific details, but she knows somebody who does know about
Yeah,
the
and all
box.
they said was like, "Hey, be very careful. Don't mess with it."
Okay. And obviously, she wouldn't know it until she saw it. Because when you say box, maybe she's thinking like
Right.
this and not, cage prison, which is typically how one might refer to such an item.
Might.
Box is a very generous explanation of it.
Yes. So she comes over to the cart. I know her interest has mostly been in Aiden Booth, who she is glad to see. But when we pull back the sheet covering the box that we've been speaking of, her eyes grow wide, and she throws the sheet immediately back over it.
So when we got there, they were doing a ritual, and Aiden was going to sacrifice that one. She points at the sacrifice.
Real quick, should we like get some more information about this? All we know is that it's female. We don't know anything else about like even race about this sacrifice. Should we figure out a race? I mean,
Probably.
Sure.
Because we just know that they're incapacitated in some way.
Okay. I would assume it's probably human. This is a human town.
Yeah, that was my assumption, but
Yeah. I don't think we would know much more than the race. I think
right.
human makes the most sense. We could roll for it, I suppose, but I'd probably make it pretty likely that it's human, right?
yeah, I would say so.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a d100. Let's do it.
96.
Holy shit, it's not human.
This is why you always check. You never know.
Watch out. Watch it's something like really bizarre.
I'm like flabbergasted now. It's not human.
Elf would probably be the next most likely. Elf or dwarf.
I was thinking probably more like halfling.
Halfling.
But let's go to
I'm doing a fantasy race generator.
I was doing the same thing.
She's a troll, according to what I.
Okay, that's too wild, I think.
I agree. And every time I hit random, it ends on troll. Now she's a dryad, though, at least. Halfling. That's the first normal of the random races I've come up with.
So she's halfling. We didn't spot anything with that before, is beyond me, but
She just looked like a small human.
yeah, we thought it was a child.
Wow, that's racist.
Okay.
It was lucky we were there to stop the ritual, though.
She seems to be lost in thought as she stares at the sheet covering the prison, and says, "And they were going to sacrifice this halfling."
Is it a halfling? Yeah. Thought it was a child.
Darnell leans over to Leonthorn and whispers in his ear, "Should we tell her about the dagger?"
No, I think we should keep that to ourselves for now.
Okay.
You know what I'll tell you for free, though? We
What?
tried putting Aiden on top of the sheet, and he started to wither away. So I wouldn't keep touching the sheet, though.
He didn't wither till he actually touched the magic box.
I don't think so. I think it has an aura of evil about it.
Yes, it's a dangerous artifact. It has to be treated very gingerly. Where did you say you found this?
At the port.
Port.
In one of the warehouses. Now, if you go there, you're going to find a whole bunch of bodies, but that was people who attacked us.
Well, thank you for bringing Eden Booth. And I'll gladly do as you asked, and we can bring you some. We can make it worth your while that you've apprehended him.
Can we keep the box?
I actually have another request, if I might. Proven yourselves to be very useful in this endeavor, and frankly, she kind of looks around, in like kind of a clandestine manner and says, wheel the wagon a little bit closer and then join me inside. We can bring it around here. She probably takes like one of the sides to lift it up.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to actually help this time.
Okay. The four of us push the wagon into like around the iron fence, and she probably has like a bigger fence in the back, like in the alley, to bring in such like carts and that kind of thing in, and maybe a little like a workshop in the back, which she opens up, and there's not much room, but it fits the wagon almost like perfectly into it. The wagon's just as wide as the like work tables inside of there. She clears out some things to make room for it and stuff. And stores it in there, and then shuts that again, and then locks it as well. Afterwards, she goes back inside, where there is a plume of smoke that erupts from the doorwell. As we're let in through the back side, and she's, oh my gosh, I forgot my cooking, and she rushes over to the stove and it kills the fire with a little bit of I guess water. I don't know.
She douses it.
She douses the flame and moves the pan off the burner. Starts to air out the smoke.
Oh, this is just blackened salmon. It's still good.
She says, yes, I'm normally a much better cook. You've cut me off guard here. There's a lot going on in this city, as you might have been able to collect from this point.
Are you sure that's salmon? It's too black to tell.
It
Could be river
was.
cod, I suppose.
Please, be my guest. Have a seat. She gestures towards a small table, probably fits 4 around it.
I pour myself some wine and sit down.
Okay. And she begins to cook anew, this time for 4. And as she cooks, she says, unfortunately, I don't know much about this particular item that you've acquired, except for that it's some sort of artifact that holds something within, and it has to be treated with the utmost care. As for what this cult is doing with it, I can't say. Perhaps Aiden will be able to provide us more answers when he awakes, which I'm beginning to realize he's still in the fucking thing.
He's locked in the shed. It's all right.
I guess she would probably have brought him in, as well as the sacrifice. And she said the sacrifice in her bed, like in the small loft where her room is. Aiden, on the other hand, she's kept right here in the kind of the living area on perhaps a bench that she has, a couch, to keep him within.
I'm gonna turn to
distance.
Leonthorn.
Mhm.
Do you think you could use whatever's in the box to help your people?
I don't know anything about this box, no.
Here's an idea.
It may prove useful.
The box has a feeling of death. I think its only purpose is to do something with the dead, but I don't think it'll bring back people to life.
I wish I could tell you more. But, as I said, there is machinations going on within this city. And I am not sure all that I can trust. But you three have helped me out immensely today. And hopefully we can get something out of Aiden when he wakes up. Well, he should be awake by now, but whatever.
He's really susceptible to sleep.
Yeah. It's his vulnerability to sleep.
I just assumed that he woke up at some point in the trip and somebody knocked him back out.
That's probably what happened. But we need to secure this artifact somewhere else. I know of a man who can tell us more, but he's a bit of a distance away. I need to ask the three of you if you could make the delivery, and as well as hand deliver him a note from me.
And you trust him too?
Does she trust him? That's a question for the Oracle, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty likely, otherwise she wouldn't be sending. I think it's nearly certain.
Yeah.
Should she trust him is a very different question.
It's a different question.
I would think it's nearly certain that she does.
Oh, wow. It is just barely a yes, but
Ooh.
something
She trusts him out of utility. She knows he knows something.
But she has her hesitations.
She
Not
says,
trusting him.
as far as I can trust any wizard.
Well, I can't speak for everyone, but I'll go on this trip, I suppose.
The trip itself. Hey, what's going on? Dio. Welcome into the stream, man. The trip is about 2 days to the northwest. He lives in an old abandoned tower out that way.
Sketchy wizard in a tower, sure. I don't suppose you could loan us some horses.
I don't think I can loan horses, but I do have some gold that I can give you, and perhaps you can either rent or purchase some on your own. For your troubles this far. you all would be willing to do that for me. I can get you the meeting with the mayor, as I promised, and I will. It will take me a little bit, as I will have to find time in his schedule. But by the time you come back, I'm sure he will be ready to meet.
I huddle with the other ones.
Okay.
Are you guys feeling like you're up for this trip?
I am with you too. I have
Then
already received the
says,
answer that you will lead me to my sister, so I go where you go.
Bleanthorn thinks for a moment and then says, we will says out loud to Zaros, we'll go. But we have another request in return, as well as payment, please. We are looking for a woman as well in this town, and I'm wondering if you might be able to help us find any leads to find her. Zaros considers that for a moment, and I'm going to have to roll a charisma check, I think, here.
Yeah, for sure.
Any modifiers? Positive or negative?
Think that you probably have a positive
I think so.
because you're trusted.
Yeah. So what, like a +2? +4?
Yeah. +2. Let's not get crazy.
I just need all the help I can get.
Right?
3. That's a yes. That's a success, I mean. She says, I can. The guards are spread quite thin at the time, but you've been incredibly helpful and I can't express my gratitude more than I have so far. So yes, that is among the least that I could do for you. Tell me though, who is this person you're looking for? Everybody looks at you, Darnell.
Dang, I forgot her name. Did you write it down?
Yeah.
While everyone but me is looking at him, I'm going to pour myself another glass of wine.
It's a cool name. How could you forget it? It's Louvain.
Levain, that's right. All right. We're looking for my sister, Levain. She used to be a member of my clan.
Is there anything more you can tell me? Perhaps a description of what she looks like, what she does, why she's here?
I have not been able to divine her purpose yet, but she's about 5'8" with dark black hair, raven black hair. She wears metal armor with a distinctive symbol on it. I explained the symbol.
Do we know the symbol?
Yes, I got it from the blacksmith.
What was the symbol?
Actually, I think didn't he give me? I think he gave me a piece of paper with the drawing on it.
I believe so,
her
yeah.
I show her that paper.
Do you mind if I keep this?
Not at all. I hand it over to her.
She folds it up and puts it somewhere safe, like in a cupboard. She looks... Oh, I guess first she looks over. Does she recognize it?
Yeah, that's... I don't know. We haven't determined what that symbol is. We just know it's the symbol that she's adopted.
Yeah.
So I guess we
50
probably should
50.
find out. I think we should
50-50.
find out more about the sign itself.
What is the
Like,
sign?
is it related to the cult or is it different? If it's related to the cult, I think it's more than 50-50 chance that she's seen it. If it's not related to the cult, then it's probably less than 50-50
Okay,
chance.
so start there. Is it related to the cult?
Yeah.
She did go to the inn,
Aiden's in and stayed there.
so somewhat likely.
Yeah, I would say so.
It's definitely a
It's-
possibility.
Okay, so we'll go with likely. I'll roll this. 76. It is not related to the cult. Not.
Then I'd say it's probably unlikely that she knows about it.
So unlikely seems fair. 91 is an extreme no.
Oh. All right.
What can we say about extremely no?
She accidentally drops it in Bridget's cup of wine.
No.
That'd be pretty extreme.
I'm thinking more related to the information. Extremely no. What I'm thinking here is she doesn't know about it, but for some my initial thought is she doesn't know about it, but for some reason the symbol brings like some sort of fear in her or an emotion.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, is maybe she actually has interacted with Levine.
We have a suggestion here. Hold on.
Yeah, I see.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was going to
I'll
say,
read it after.
and she is not capable of seeing the sigil because of a curse or something that occurred. So you showing her the drawing, she physically cannot see it.
Oh. Like it's somehow magically she can't see it?
Yeah, because of an interaction she had with Levine.
Oh, that's interesting. Let's read this suggestion. She thinks you have no clue what you're asking her, and it's just shooting wild. I guess we can do a combination of those things.
Yeah.
She looks at the paper. She turns it over a few times. She says, "Is this some sort of joke?"
I don't believe so, but I'm not familiar with city dwellers' humor, so
There's nothing
I'm still gonna
inscribed
vote
on this
no.
paper. Do you have the correct one? Would you hand me one with a drawing on it?
No, that's okay. I take back the piece of paper from her.
She still has raven black hair, if you see her.
She does. Thank you, Bridget.
About 5 foot something. Kind of a
Metal.
bitch.
Metal armor. Don't forget the metal armor.
Metal armor, yes.
Very disgraceful.
And with some sort of symbol etched on it.
Yes. That apparently you can't see. So forget the symbol.
That might be important. I'll try to remember.
Thank you.
By the way, the food's ready if you want a hot meal.
I lift my plate to her.
She fills up our plates with some some fried fish and roasted potatoes. A little bit of gravy. Oh, hydrate, thanks.
Thank you for the hydrate.
I think we eat with her and make small talk for the evening. At some point, I think she's either drawn him to a cell that she has in her house, which is super creepy to me, but she might have one.
You don't know what she's into.
I said, she has an active single life.
Whoa. Or she has, called for a guardsman to come here and take him back.
All right, so here's the question.
Mm-hmm.
Is she a by-the-book cop? My reason for asking is I think she would probably put him in a root cellar and keep a secret that she has him, not knowing if she can trust the people that work for her.
I actually agree with you. So she's probably thrown him in like a cellar here.
Yeah.
She's already hired some adventurers to do what should be the work of guardsmen twice. So I think
I think it's pretty clear at this point she doesn't trust the people around her.
Let's ask if that is the case.
Okay.
And if no, it's that she's called the guardsman.
Okay. That seems fair.
I think at this point it's probably pretty likely that she would keep him secret from the rest
I think
of
it's
the
nearly certain.
Yeah. She's keeping everything else secret from them. I don't see why she would start trusting them now.
I agree.
Especially we've met some of them. I wouldn't trust them.
Yeah, they're all fucking terrible guardsmen. I've rolled here. I've got a 64, nearly certain. 50-50 is a yes. So yes, she does lock him up in her basement.
He should be waking up pretty soon, so
Should be up by now, Liam Thorne says. I don't think I cast that spell particularly well.
Well, give yourself more credit.
You did give him a pretty hard knock on the noggin. That could have helped keep him asleep.
She says, well, thank you all. Oh, and before I forget, I'm going to roll for gold here.
Okay.
Roll on one of the random tables.
A good table, though, not the terrible brigand table that nothing ever happens on. Stupid brigands.
I'm going to roll on the brigand table, but as though we had definitely got the gold instead of a chance. Okay. So she gives us each 25 gold apiece.
Nice. I'll actually write that on my character for a change.
Oh my god. That has infinitely increased my money supply. I had 9 9 silver left.
Oh, I had 9 gold and like 8 silver.
And with that, she bids us a good evening and sends us on our way. So now it is night.
Before we leave, Darnell puts a gold on the table before he walks out the door.
Okay. Like,
because
where she could see it?
Nope, just on the table when her back is turned, because the only other dinner he's had in the city, he had to pay for, so he assumes that's the custom.
Oh, okay.
So he just leaves a gold piece and then walks out the door.
Okay.
That seems reasonable.
But by the way, before we go as well, she gives us like general directions how to get to this tower. It's an old painted watchtower, just to the northwest. A few days away. A few days walk.
Where are you all planning on staying tonight?
The woods.
I suppose I was going to purchase an in-room for the night. We could all...
I'm sure my parents wouldn't mind you staying at my house. They'll be ecstatic that I'm leaving in the morning, and so I think they'll probably say yes to you guys staying.
Well, I was thinking maybe we could rent a room together somewhere at one of the inns, but prefer the sound of that.
It would save you money.
Aye.
Probably not going to be as comfortable as the woods, but I'll go with you.
There's a warm carriage house that your dog can sleep in.
Thank you. So do we go to Bridget's house, I'm assuming?
Yeah, we go to Bridget's house. Bridget, describe your house.
Bridget has actually a really nice house. It's 2-story Tudor. So it's got like the thatch walls and the thatch roof kind of deal. But you know, it's a fairly nice house and lots of rooms. As if her family comes from money, though they're not entirely wealthy. And it's not in a bad part of town. Let me check my notes here. Yeah, because she has 4 siblings. So it's a fairly large house, and her family owns a bakery. So they're respected, even though they're just bakers.
Okay. So we head inside along with Bridget.
Yeah. My siblings, my 3 older sisters, are awake and, you know, eating and talking and, you know, being merry. There is no adult presence whatsoever that you can tell in this house. Like, I mean, parental presence.
Okay. Leonthorn like greets them all with a smile and a nod of his head.
They all kind of giggle at you.
Darnell just kind of stares at them warily.
Come, I'll show you to your rooms.
Go ahead and follow him as quickly as possible.
I lead you down a hallway into where a large room is. It's got a large bed of stuff. Like, the bed's stuffed with hay and all that good stuff. So, not super fancy, but at least softer than some.
Okay.
At this point, Whisper, my dog, is still following me, just so you know.
There's a fireplace in the corner, and there's some wood next to the fireplace, so you should be good. We should probably leave first thing in the morning, though. Not to
Agreed.
lose too much daylight.
I agree. We should also, well, I was thinking perhaps we should seek out getting some supplies before we depart on our journey. I still have
A horse
some
would be nice.
some rations, yes. Finding a horse would be good, so. Drawing that cart over land is not going to be pleasant.
No.
We'll get some type of pack animal to pull the cart, probably.
Plus, that'll leave us free to test it on the way.
And we might want to disguise it a little more.
A little more than the sheet? Or,
I would assume somebody's looking for it, so maybe stack some hay bales on it or something.
I think you're right.
Not a grand subterfuge, but something that'll pass.
All right.
We could go back to the port and get all those dead bodies we left there. I'm sure nobody would mess with it if they were tied to the top.
It might send the wrong message, though. I will leave you two to your room, and I'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
Good
Thank
night.
you again. It's very kind of you.
She leaves.
Okay. I think scene ends there unless Darnell has something to say. I think Ian Thorne just makes a bed and falls to sleep. Otherwise.
Yeah, Darnell just curls up in the corner with Whisper and falls asleep.
Okay.
All right, now we need to update our stuff.
Update our stuff. So threads. Well,
Abandoned wizard.
yes. Abandoned tower with a wizard. Oh, didn't come up with his name. Oh well, I guess she'll tell us tomorrow.
I'm sure we'll figure it out when we get there.
The magic box of doom to the abandoned tower. See a wizard.
You might even say we're off to see the wizard.
Yes. God damn it. In here. That isn't wrapping correctly, damn it. There we go.
Are you using Notepad?
No, I'm using Google Sheets. I guess that is there, and then character list is the wizard.
Mm-hmm. Should we update that Aiden is in what's her name's basement?
Yeah, let's see.
So we don't forget about that.
Bridget's parents are imprisoned. That explains why they're not there.
Uh-huh.
Who killed Darnell's master? Solved the blight. Bridget wants to write the next great bardic tale. Who killed Darnell's parents? What happened to Liam Thorne's father? Bullywog Croakbox is in the hands of the shitty cabal. Not updated. Figure out what the brass bowl is about. What is the brass bowl?
I think that's my brass bowl.
Okay. War's going on. Liam Thorne is seeking help for the blight. So I guess that actually needs to be, I don't know, treasure map. Staying at the Galloping Moose Tavern is where Levine is. We don't know. I guess an item would be to add to the thread list was, for some reason, Zoras cannot see the symbol on Louvain's armor. And then another might be Zoras is looking for information about Louvain. And then any characters other than the wizard that we need to add here? Probably not.
That super important guard. No joking. Moving on.
What about the halfling sacrifice? Did we just leave her?
Yeah, we left her with the guard.
Yeah, she was sleeping in Zora's bed.
Yeah.
I think we should just keep dropping people off at her house.
Yes.
Just start tying up random people. Here you go, another one.
They're definitely involved.
They're
we should
involved
keep them here.
Chinese puzzle box of doom. I think we got that in there. Chaos. Does it go up or down? I suppose
Were we
down.
in control? I think we are in control.
I can't think of a reason why we wouldn't have been in control.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was actually a really tame.
For us, that was a very normal scene.
Yeah.
It was very tame.
I don't know if we need to start a new scene yet, but what are we going to do in the morning?
I assume just general shopping and things.
Yeah.
And then leave. When you guys get up, there's no sign that her parents ever came.
Okay. It's noted, but Leon Thorne doesn't mention anything.
Uh-huh.
Darnell probably doesn't even know this.
What do we need to purchase in town?
How much is a horse?
A draft horse is 40 gold.
I'm just short of that.
I am as well.
We could probably, we could probably purchase a horse if we pooled our money, or rent one. I'm sure it would cost less, maybe like half the price as a deposit, and then like 5 silver a day, which is taken out of the deposit when we return the horse.
That seems fair. Why do I just have the GM book available?
She said would give us money, not necessarily. She said maybe we could afford a horse. She gave us 25 gold. We got the gold.
Right.
Yeah, I have 38 gold that I would be. I mean, I could put that up.
Oh, 40. It'd be roughly about 13 gold, 33 silver. No.
A camel's
no, 3
expensive.
silver a piece.
Oh, I can afford a mule.
If we purchased one, yeah. That's 30 gold.
$30
I'm
gold
gonna
for a
just
mule?
buy a mule outright.
You're just going to purchase a mule. Where are you going to keep the mule when you're not using it?
It'll live in the forest. I assume that's what other people do.
No, they keep them in the stables. But it's going to, what I'm saying is it's like going to be a lifestyle cost.
Sure. But it's a mule that can carry our things.
Okay. So you purchase the mule. Anything else that we need to purchase?
I think equipment-wise, I'm good at the moment. I should probably buy darts for my blowgun, which I purchased without darts. But I'm not gonna. Oh, I have 3 darts.
There you go. Arrows, backpack, sword, short bow.
What if we bought like a cart bed to put on top? Like maybe we find a
Like a
cart bed
wagon.
just to put on top of the wagon to make it look more natural, and we can put our gear in there.
Okay.
How much would just a cart bed be?
Just the cart bed, maybe 10% of the price of the cart or wagon, maybe.
Sure.
We need 2 mules to pilot our cart, by the way.
So, yeah, I see that.
Yep.
No, 2 draft horses or 4 mules.
No, that's for a
wow.
wagon.
No, that's cart.
No.
I have it open to it. And by the way, a cart's 100, so if it's 10% of the cost, it'd be 10 gold for the cart bed.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be.
That's extra.
I was reading
animals.
that extra, not the max, the minimum.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll rent a mule instead of buying one. I'll
Rent 2
of them.
mules?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Or we could pull our
15
money
gold.
together and get
The second
buy the
mule.
draft horse.
Yeah,
Huh?
we could pull our money. Let's pull our money and buy the draft horse.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give 30 gold for the draft horse.
All right, I'll put in the other 10 and then the 10 for the cart bed.
Okay.
Okay, I'll pay nothing.
You'll have to buy things later.
All right, so you guys have made your purchase. Somebody put the mule or the horse on their sheet. I guess that should probably be Bridget since she paid the most for it. But you could put the wagon and the wagon, or I'm sorry, not the wagon, the cart and the cover. Yours.
Okay.
I'm also going to spend my morning coming up with a song about our adventure so far.
Okay. Do you have one ready?
No.
So I'm assuming we modded this thing. We had a special order mod this thing so it would fit over the top of the cage.
If it's a special order, wouldn't we need to wait some time?
No, he wouldn't take that much. I mean, it depends on how busy they are, but it would only take, if they already have the cart bed built, just a few extra braces would take.
Yeah, I assume we hire the Cartwright to like modify it to fit.
What I'm guessing is we're not leaving by morning. It's probably more
afternoon.
late. Yeah, it's closer to the evening.
Probably.
Or mid-afternoon. So just put midday here. Oh.
And it's October 6th.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm putting the cart in my inventory.
Yep.
I put the horse on mine.
This thing can hold a lot of shit.
Yeah, up to 2,000 pounds, I think.
8.
Is it 8?
8,000 coins. Whatever that is.
Max load.
Yeah. I hate it when they abstract weight, but it's just me.
All right. In my gear, I put a magic box of doom disguised as a cart.
I put a horse named Bill.
Movement rate. Base by 5. So we can travel 12 miles a day.
We're told there's a 2-day trip.
Yeah, that's by foot. We are traveling with a cart, so it is slower.
Actually, I don't know if it's helpful, but according to the chart, the movement rate is 60.
You
So it's
divide that by
technically
5.
Oh, do you?
And that's
Oh,
where you
okay.
get the miles per day. Yep.
I was going to say 60 is faster than my movement rate.
It's not. You have a base and then a combat speed.
Fair enough. That's my in combat speed.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing Bridget's probably going to be in the driver's seat driving the horse, and we're going to be walking beside it.
I think that's the case, yeah.
I think there's technically room for all of us. Because like 2 on the driver's bench and then 1 in the back.
I don't think anybody wants to ride in the back after seeing what we saw.
No.
Touche.
And I want to walk behind it and throw rocks at it to see if it does anything.
Does the wood start to rot?
I don't think
Well,
so. This is what they were using. We can roll
it's
for it if
not
you want.
alive. The wood at that point. I think if it would touch a living plant, maybe, but I don't think it's going to affect something that's already dead.
Somebody rolled me a d10 real quick.
Okay. 5.
5. Farihim. Tropharum. Tropharum is the name of our wizard contact, which Zeros describes to us. Lady Doba, we are running this D&D game in old school essentials, advanced fantasy. It is an old B&X clone. So, just basically think advanced Dungeons and Dragons, maybe a little pre AD&D, so 2nd edition.
Yeah. And then we have a few modifications just for comfort.
Yep. Like we have our peril points up there, which is actually taken from the Mythic GM emulator system. And that's we chose to take those because this game tends to be quite lethal.
They've already saved our lives.
Yep. Yes, numerous times, actually.
And if you listen to the prototype, we had a TPK.
We did. We did. That's on you. Yeah, it is. But that's kind of the charm about it. But yeah. It's also quite simple, which I like. So we're going to gather our things and then start heading out. And I don't think we should start a new scene unless something comes up on the way. We should do the normal like roll for pathfinding and that kind of thing.
Okay.
So going to our adventure map. We are here, obviously. And the tower is right here. Or maybe here? That'd be 3 days, though. So
I
here,
think it's
probably.
Probably in these foothills right here.
It did say northwest, not directly north. So that's why I was thinking
Alright.
here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me open up my assets here. And we'll put a little marker. Marks. Not these. Give me a second. I'm looking for X March. There we go.
Pathfinding, you say?
Yeah, so if you open to waiting for that to load, so looks like it's loaded, but I think it's in the adventuring chapter, or maybe in wilderness adventuring on page 224. We know that each hex is 24 miles. So going here is 48 miles. So that's a 4-day journey, actually, because we're going slow.
Yeah.
Let's find a tower icon. Uh-oh, I don't think I have a tower. Oh, here we go. There we go. And we'll label it with, what's this guy's name? Trofarahim
Trofarahim. That was close.
Tower. We'll make this in white. Wait, why didn't it do it? God damn it. Okay. White. And we'll make it, I think 20 seems good. Trofarahim's Tower. Okay. Cool. Here we go. And we got our first location other than Tide Mills and our starting locations on the map.
Yay!
Yay! So 224 starts us out with, we pick a direction we're going. And then we got to roll for pathfinding. See if we don't get lost. This looks like kind of grasslands, at least our travel. So
yeah, I wouldn't say that the terrain is modified at all.
Yep. And then what's our wandering monsters? Once per day. It's a 1 in 6 chance. So I need 2d6. Tell me which one you're going to roll.
I will do wandering monsters.
You'll do wandering monsters. You'll do the losing direction.
I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 4.
Okay, 5 and a 4 means we have made it halfway to this hex just fine. No expenditure of anything. So we start our journey, and it is an uneventful day, which is quite nice. Let's go ahead and roll the second day.
Ooh, a 1?
1 is you're rolling wandering monsters.
Yeah.
Nice. We definitely make an encounter. How much do we get lost?
In the process?
I rolled a 4.
4. So no, we don't get lost. We're on our way. We're halfway there. But we do come across an encounter on Day 2. I think we should roll in this counter book, which is quite cool. Wilderness. We're kind of in like plains, would you say? Looks
Yeah,
plainsy
that's
to
it.
me.
Plains.
4. So it's not necessarily monsters in this book, which is nice. Oh, and by the way, we should spend some rations. 2 days at this point.
Oh, and druids have a pathfinding ability. A party with a druid has only a 1 in 6 chance of getting lost in woodlands.
Nice. We're not in woodlands, but it'll come in handy later.
That's good to know. Yeah.
So if somebody wants
that would normally increase.
Roll me a d20.
Giffy, you got it?
I'm
I
sorry.
got it.
No, not a d20, a d100. Apologies.
I got it. I rolled a 46.
46 is a hermit seer. Alone and armed. That's our encounter for today.
Okay.
Interesting. So I guess now we have to start with our scene. Right?
I would say so.
So we encounter a hermit seer on the way to Trefarim's tower. I don't know what this scene's going to be about, so we'll definitely have to roll some inspiration, but let's see if some chaos happens, yeah?
Yep.
So D10.
4. I
4
rolled our
is chaos. Fuck.
Yeah.
Let chaos reign.
It's an interrupt scene, so let's say that we're meeting the hermit, but something has interrupted along with that. We need to do the focus. So roll. Oh, there we go. D100. Yeah, D100.
Giffy.
Got it. I rolled a 50.
NPC positive. So we need to roll a D6 and then a D10.
I got the D6. 2.
And I'll do the D10. And I got a 10.
10.
Nice, good 10 back there.
It is this is a positive interrupt involving Claw Dawson, the sailor who Leonthor offended somehow. Oh crap, so it's an enemy of mine and it's positive for him.
Is it positive for him or just positive in general?
It's NPC positive, it's positive for the NPC.
Rats.
So maybe he comes up upon us while we're in the middle of a battle with the hermit wizard thing.
I'm trying to think. Would getting some inspiration for what exactly is transpiring be good?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2
Because why is
D100s.
this sailor a day's ride into inland?
The only thing that makes sense is he followed us here. He saw
Like
us
not
while
like-
we were at the docks and has been following us. We get ambushed a lot.
We'll see. Roll his inspiration.
Yeah, let's roll this inspiration.
Maybe it's befriend charity.
Okay. I got a D100. Rolled a 56.
And then another one.
51.
inquire hopelessly. Inquire hopelessly.
I think he wants a fucking apology, man. I want my $2.
All right. So yeah, that's how he wants. He wants an apology, and he's going to
Beat it out of you?
to attempt to fight us. If
I think
He
him
doesn't?
and some friends have shown up, like they've planned an ambush ahead of us. That is to get you to apologize, and if
using
you
the
don't-
hermit as bait.
Yeah,
So the this is it hermit seer? Yeah, I'm guessing that they've got this guy. He looks hurt in the middle of the road, and we're happening across it, and he and his compatriots are waiting in the tall grass off to the sides. Right?
and if you apologize, he won't kill you.
But we have to start at the beginning. We see this hermit seer. Do we notice that it's an ambush?
Well, my perception's not great, but let me check.
I think that's wisdom generally.
Yeah.
So let's all three make wisdom checks.
Amazingly, I do.
I do as well.
D20 trying to roll under our wisdom.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My wisdom's real bad.
Yeah, trying to roll
Does
under.
the wisdom modifier do anything in this instance or not?
No.
Okay, I got a 6.
Okay.
My wisdom's a 15, so
So we all three notice what I'm guessing is perhaps like some of the grass is just bent into these I guess 4. I don't know how many there are. I guess we should probably roll for that. Bye. Oh gosh, there's a lot of them.
no.
Yeah, there's like 9 different distinct spots where the grass is just bent in awkward ways as we start approaching this hermit in the middle of the road.
I feel like I should spend a peril point to reroll the number of them.
It'll be fine. Maybe. Yep. Oh, maybe. Actually, I did something wrong. There's less. Hold on.
Me neither, Jess. Me neither.
There is 8. So I didn't do it that wrong. Yep. So 8 dudes.
Oh, only 8? That's
And him.
no problem.
So still 9.
No. 8 including him. Jeez. Okay. And our encounter distance. That's in this one. We're some amount away. I'll figure that out in a minute. But what do we want to do as we come to a stop?
I'm going to start playing music.
Okay.
Something real friendly sounding.
That
So
seems
not
fair.
the battle storm of Frog Mountain or whatever it is. I have that one song that makes everyone mad that hears it. I'm not playing that.
Okay.
The Song
So,
of Frogheim.
so we've seen the ambush. Can't we just like go around it, take a different path?
We could. I think that would send us in a different direction.
We'd lose time if we did that.
It's about 110 yards out, by the way, that we have spotted this.
I need to look up the rules on enchanting someone.
I think you have to be much closer.
I know, but it can't do it in combat, so I'm starting it before we're in combat.
We just hear this hermit dude in the middle of the way say, "Oh, my leg! My
I like this
leg!"
story.
We will lose time, and we'll also be heading into what looks like a forest to the north.
Forests are easier to hide in. You can
Yeah,
travel
but
through the forest.
forests are always full of scary things.
Not if you know where you're going,
But I don't.
but I do.
All right, that makes you the tiebreaker.
So into the woods.
Into the woods.
Is that a yes? Yes.
No, you're the tiebreaker. If you say go into the woods, that's what we're doing. But I say we don't.
Well, this looks like a brigand's trap. Well, if we're not going to do that, we could try to preempt them by perhaps moving around. Sneaking into this tall grass ourselves and ambushing them. But there are more of them than there are us.
You know, a smart man once said that if you both know it's not a trap.
Aye.
Yes. Another wise discretion is the best.
Oh, I probably should have healed, by the way.
And then the road.
Nine of them.
You say you can keep
Oh, did we
I've
have a
spent my
problem
time
on
in
our
the
end?
forest.
How is it now?
Yeah, is it better now? It looks like it's going slow for me.
I see it normally, but who knows?
Everything is moving quite slow. Yeah, I think we're running into some issue. Okay, cool. They say it's better.
I'm always very robotic.
Okay, so we head into the woods then.
We take our
Let's-
chances.
Puts us far off course, but I think it's perhaps the best choice we have.
We can't afford the box falling into the wrong hands.
That's a fair point. Aye. Then that's what we do. Do we want to go to the northern one or to the one on the west?
I was thinking the west, but I think it would save us the most time going west. Going north would end us in a bad place.
Yes, but it's a shorter route, I think.
Yeah, the north would be shorter, but the west we could stay most of the time in the forest.
Okay. So then to the west. To the west it is. All right, so I guess we are going to break off from this encounter and start heading into the woods to the west. And that
It's just going to cost us like a whole day.
Yeah, that'll be our next day's travel into the woods. But I guess the question is, do they try to follow us? Yeah, we left the hermit to die. I don't think any of us care.
That hermit. Well, that's an oracle question on whether they follow us or not.
Okay. We could do that or leave it as something we don't know.
All right, I'm in.
If we get another encounter, it should definitely be them.
Yeah, let's do that. It's more interesting.
I think that's way more interesting.
Agreed.
Okay, cool. So we head into the woods, and you said you can pathfind with the woods. So you go ahead and roll pathfinding, wandering monsters for day 3 as we head into the woods.
6.
Cool.
2.
2. That means we head into the woods. We're 1 day into the woods, so spend another day's ration. We have 1 more day here, and then 2 more days to get to the tower.
We're going to have find water soon.
I figure the rations have water. It's not tracked too many things.
6 for monster.
Cool. So no encounters.
6 for pathfinding.
Nice. We are into the woods. Spend another day's rations. And then 2 more days left, so go ahead and roll 2 more times each.
3 for monster and 4 for monster.
3 for pathfinding. 1 for pathfinding.
Oh no, we got lost on our last day.
We could see it from where we were.
Oh
Oops.
Man. So we'll do
our calendar too.
We'll count this as we could potentially go in the correct direction. But it's a 1 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 in 6 chance. So roll a d6. These are hexes. Why did I count?
Giffy, you got this?
Yeah, I got a 4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We head back. We somehow get turned around in the forest, heading directly back the way we came.
Oh.
And
Well,
that's
that's
2 days
embarrassing.
rations, by the way, folks.
What, we're at a total of 5 days we've been traveling?
I'm counting 6. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4. Yeah, 5, 6.
And don't forget to update the calendar also.
Oh yeah, 6 days out. Oh wow. So approaching the evening, we start to notice that We've gone back the direction we've come. Now, here's the question that I have for all of you guys. Do we encounter the people following us? Potentially following us? We said it was for encounters, but what about getting lost and going back the same exact direction you came?
Right. If
That's
they followed
something
us into the woods, we would run into them.
Yeah, so if they followed us... Huh?
They might have gotten lost as well.
Yeah, who knows if they
Potentially.
can pathfind the forest? They are sailors.
Yeah, they're not land travelers. We could roll a fate check here, but I'm not
let's fate check.
sure the certainty.
I would say 50-50.
I don't know. I'd say it's unlikely because, again, they're not familiar with
I think
the
because
forest.
we made the decision to go through the forest, it should be like something in our favor.
Okay,
Yeah.
so not likely.
So, unlikely.
We were not covering our tracks.
Unlikely. And we're at chaos factor
4.
So 48 on unlikely is a no.
Cool. So we make
So
it
they
back
either
to our
got
previous
lost
base camp.
or we do have a cart. It does probably make going through this forest quite slow. We do have a cart. Probably should have been a 50-50. Oh well. Too late now. Okay, so try again to get to this fucking tower. 2 more days.
All right, 5 for monster and 6 for monster.
6 for pathfinding, 4 for pathfinding.
Nice, we finally get there, but the problem is we're out of rations on the last day.
I'm not.
Neither am I.
Oh, I am. Can I
I
borrow
will give
one?
you a ration.
How many rations did you guys buy?
2 weeks worth at least.
I bought 2 weeks, yeah.
Well, it looks like I should have bought more. Oops. All right. But we finally arrive at this tower. And I don't know what to say about... I think we've ended the scene with whatever was going to happen with the hermit.
Sure. Were we in control?
No, I think
no,
we weren't.
For the most part, we were, except for
we ran. That
we
doesn't
ran,
make us
yeah.
And then got lost.
We ran and then got lost.
You guys are such pessimists.
We weren't like abysmally out of control, but I'd say it's probably more not in control than in control.
That's
maybe.
Fair.
So Games and Giphies bought them all. That's why. Yeah, exactly, Velvet. Thank you. They were out. I couldn't buy more. That's all they had left.
Or you're just broke ass. Broke ass sucker.
I don't know. I can see an argument either way. I think we should poll chat on this. Were we in control of our last scene, quote unquote, or not? Can we do a poll? I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I don't remember how to do polls, though.
Okay. I'll call you Vel from here on. Poll. Here we go. Were we in control of the last scene or not? Yes, no.
I like Patient Zero's input on it.
We got a minute, so vote fast, folks. I don't think it costs anything, but try that. We get 2 no's, 3 no's. It's not looking good for us.
Your first vote is free. If you want to vote more than twice, it costs 200.
Is that what it is?
Obies?
Yeah. Okay, I mean we're about 50%. No, I'll let it continue. We'll finish the vote. But
We're
it's
only at
looking like
5
no.
no's.
I think you guys just want to see chaos factor go up. Hydrate, by the way.
Thank you.
I feel like anytime we poll our audience, it's just going to be no.
They want to see us burn.
Be honest, guys, when you vote for those things. Be honest.
That is honest. We were not in control.
The winner is no. We were not in control. Chaos goes up. Don't know
It was
that
close,
there's.
though. It was very close.
Yes, 5-0. So Claude Dawson is sailor who is after him traveling through the plains.
Claude
Lost in the
Dawson?
forest.
Claude
yeah.
Dawson. I think it was
Maybe
randomly
this is
generated.
his creek that we're next to.
Yeah, maybe. More that you're fleeing with people pursuing and then got a bit lost. That's fair. I was teasing a little bit, but I do want you to be honest when you answer those, not just do it to increase the chaos.
Yeah. No, that was definitely a fair out of control. We were definitely out of control.
Okay. Cool.
I've seen the light.
We head up to the north and we get to this wizard tower. Our 2 hours is up for the day. I don't think we could do another scene in this time, so we will have to pick up about this tower next week. But
2 weeks.
Oh, and yes, 2 weeks. Sorry. But thank you guys all for joining us today. Had a lot of fun. It was a good episode. Oh, let's do some experience while we're here.
Pause real quick though.
Yeah, what's up?
Don't we have another Save Source Death thing next week anyway? So we couldn't do it?
Yeah, next week we have our cast Q&A.
Yeah, our fireside.
You're welcome to come to that, by the way, Giffy. I don't know if you are in that.
Yeah, you're
chat.
cast.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I'll come.
Cool.
Cool.
We're going to do a cast Q&A. So if you're in our Discord, you can, or even if you're not, join our Discord. And then we have a little section where you'll get to ask questions and we will answer them on stream. That will be at the same time as this show next week on Thursday. So look forward to seeing y'all there. Oh, thanks for that, Chess. I totally forgot to give them away. Glad to have you all. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this experience. That shit. Didn't really do much.
No, we only get the experience for the gold that we received.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah.
I thought we had.
Did we resolve anything else?
Not that. No.
I think 25 gold.
Okay.
So we're not getting the 500 we normally get. This
I
time?
thought it was like minimum 500.
Plus the 500.
Okay.
But I meant like excess than that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Because we didn't accomplish anything, like finish any goals, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So.
So that's 525 for Bridget, 551 for Darnell, and 577 for me.
Oh, I forgot that at the beginning of this, I was level 2.
Oh yeah, you guys should level.
Oh yeah, I forgot you have to actually do stuff for that. Wow, it's been a lot.
We'll do that before our next game. But thank you guys for joining us.
Did you get the kill XP for letting an old man die? Nope, that's the pirates exclusively for them. Had a lot of fun. And we'll see you all next time. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.